Morning guys, it's Sunday. It's 20 past 7 in the morning, so I won't be doing much bagging and screwing just yet. I'm going to enjoy my nice coffee. What did come yesterday, quite late on, was my Amazon delivery. Things I've been waiting for, guys. There we go. I've got cable ties, I've got a waterproof single gang switch, I've got cable, steel cable and fixings, and I've got 200 feet of LED bulbs which are going out in the garden. So that's the plan for today, fellas. Sort out the garden lights.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
I'm not really good at these sort of how-to videos for your garden. I built all this garden, all this jacuzzi and decking and stone and greenhouse. Never done it before, but I did all that myself. Anyway, what we're going to do today is put these string lights, which are LED, it's 200 feet of it, 100 foot in that bag, 100 foot in that bag. These are plastic bulbs, LED bulbs. We're going to put these string lights from the front of the house, or the rear of the house because we're at the back, in the back garden, to that back wall. We're going to make about 5 lines of it coming over the garden at about 12 foot high. So I've got my bulbs, 4 squares, got some tie wraps, numerous stainless steel cable clamps and tensioning turnbuckles, hooks for the wall and wall plugs, 200 meters of nylon coated stainless steel cable, 2mm cable, and a waterproof switch. I've got some glands in the garage for that, but basically I started doing this yesterday. There was up here, there was one of those spotlights that comes on automatic, but I've taken that out, I've cut the wire, and I'm going to mount this on the wall somewhere there at the side of the patio doors. That's where that's going to live. So when you flick that on, it's going to knock on all the lights in the garden. That's the plan anyway. Now it's really early in the morning, as I just said, so I can't start any drilling just yet, but I can start preparing wire and other little bits which are quiet jobs. I don't want to upset the neighbours. So finish my coffee, have a fag, and I'll get on it. Okay, tool wise, I've got the old trusty Makita SDS battery powered 8mm bit. It's a good bit, that one, because it's got like a crosshead on it. I like that, goes through the brickwork nice. I'm not using the standard raw plug that came with the kit, but I've got some nice medium weight 8mm plugs here, which I'm gonna use these instead. Because literally they're much better, and then I'll screw the stainless steel hooks into these. Got a hammer, obviously, to tap these in with, some insulting tape, a couple of screwdrivers so when I put the switch on, some pliers, snips, Stanley knife, and my trusty Veda multi-tool socket set. I think that's pretty much all I'll need. Oh, and I'll grab a tape measure as well. What I did need to grab, guys, for this switch box, and because there's not much inside it, is some chocolate block connectors. And because it's got bottom or side or top gland entry, it doesn't come with any glands, but luckily I had two in the garage, so I'll have one 20mm gland in the bottom for the power in and a 20mm gland at the top for the power out. So they're just additional things that I needed just for that switch box. That's pretty much everything I need. So the first thing I'm going to do is on the feed wire, bear everything back, obviously make sure it's switched off first. I'm going to feed it through the gland, and then the next thing is to mount the box onto the wall, use the chocolate block connectors, and then I've got something to come out of then for the main lighting. So that's my next port of call, guys. Sort this out. Okay, bottom gland's on, so I've marked the walls, and that is going to sit right there like that. And I'll just pull the cable down and tidy it after. That's 2 holes drilled, raw plugs, ready to mount the switch. Connections are made, top gland mounted. Yeah, looking alright. Apparently this little bit here glows in the dark. I thought it was a light initially, but it's not, it just glows in the dark. Sort of like a green colour, luminescent, so you can find the switch at night. So that's the switch done. So now the wiring from the power will go up, and I'll start to light some up there somewhere.
It's a good engineer, good electricians.
Yeah, I'm getting there, babe.
Happy Sunday, guys. Good morning. It's too early in the morning.
I just want to get started today and get on it.
Steve is screwing in, banging now.
Hey! See what she did there, guys? Oh, when you know, you know. So just pull these wires back, and I'm going to
If you had a good engineer,
feed these in and
can
see how
fit
we get on.
everything. Oh, it's very small.
These are small wires. But they're the only bits I need. So what I'll do is I'll wire them into that socket. And then
Socket on the wall.
I'll wire them in, and then we'll fire it up and see if it lights up on the ground.
There we go.
Been quite good at this. I'm glad I've got my glamorous assistant here this morning.
I need to make some coffee too.
Yeah.
It's very cold today. I needed my jacket.
I'll put that down through the gland. And then they need to wire positive, neutral.
That's good.
Okay. Right, that's temporarily linked. Just there. And the lights are down there. So let's see what happens when I hit this switch. Absolutely nothing. There you go then. I'm having a bell end moment, guys. If I'd have just switched the switch on at the wall inside the house where it's fed from, because I'm an absolute dick this morning. Right, let's just try it again. Oh, will you look at that? Bloody genius, guys. Genius. Okay, switch mounted. So I suppose the next thing to do is grab a set of step ladders, and then I need to get up there, drill a hole, put a hook on and run a wire over to there and back to there with a tensioning buckle on it, and then we can mount a few of the lights. So let's find some step ladders. Okay guys, so I had a bit of an afterthought, and what I've done, I've decided to take the gland off the top, come out through the side and just run it up with the rest of these cables to where the lights are going to start. I just think it looks a bit tidier, and that's more protected from water coming out the side there than it would be just on the top. So that now is all working. That's the easy part out of the way, guys, because now I've got to work out exactly how many bulbs are going to reach from there over to there and back and over and back and end up in that corner where that peg bag is. So this is where the real work starts. Alright guys, so I've drilled my first hole and put my hook in there, my first cable connection. I'm going to take this cable now over there, get it at the right height, drill another hole and then bring it back up here somewhere and put a turnbuckle on it and just tension a V section going that way, then back in a V, and I'll put a tensioner on it. Just before I move the step ladders, I'll go up, I'll show you what I've done. So the hook's gone in the wall, and then I've used like a carabiner, and I've used a cable clamp on it, and that's how I've done it. That's the system I used. Okay, let's get this over there somewhere. Right guys, just something has gone terribly wrong. The missus just informs me that unfortunately, despite my best efforts, I've actually run out of beer. That's not good, is it? So what I've done so far, I've started up there, gone down the garden, over the greenhouse to that point there, then put a tensioner return on it, and that's coming all the way back up to the house to a central hole just there. It starts there, there's your middle hole, and the end one's just on the right hand side of the drain pipe. So I'm zigzagging now, putting a tensioner at every point. When I say a tensioner, I mean like that, just like a tensioner. But we get in there. They're nice and high, definitely higher than the umbrella, which I was worried about. So, unless I fall off the ladders, everything's good. I've done the sparky work and I've not electrocuted myself, so that's always a bonus. Sun's shining, I've got my glamorous assistant there with me, and yeah, everything's good. So time for coffee and a fag, and we'll carry on.
At the moment.
Huh?
No beer.
No beer at the moment. She's just reminded me again. She likes to rub it in, my missus. Well, that was a ball ache. But it starts there now. Don't know if you can see it. V's over there. And it goes back to the middle of the house. Just there. With another tensioner. And then it returns again to the middle of the wall. And then back again to the end of the wall, and finally just above the peg bag there at the end of the fence is where it finishes. I've got tensioners on 4 out of the 6 points, so it's all in. I'm going to tension it all up now, and then we'll think about hanging some lights. That was bloody hard work with tangling wire and bagging and screwing. I don't normally complain about bagging and screwing, in fact I quite like it. I'm great at banging and screwing, but I'm not a carpenter. Right, let's have another fag, finish my coffee. I bet the missus brings me a beer soon, and we'll just carry on. We're getting there, guys, slowly, slowly, within seconds.
Only you got a couple, so later I'll get some in Lidl.
Okay.
A supply.
She's so good to me. I literally said, I bet she gets me another beer 30 seconds ago. I've got a great missus. See why I'm marrying her? Besides her good looks and her intelligence and her cooking skills, and man, there's a massive list. So, let's get up these ladders, which are based on gravel.
Careful.
Straight over the top of a greenhouse, and I need to be up there. I'm going to have one hand on the camera, one hand on the ladder. Okay, now there's no hands at all on the ladder. I've got one hand on the camera, one hand to work with, and a greenhouse right below me. What could possibly go wrong, guys? These are the tensioning buckles. So what I need to do now, literally, is just tension these up. I'm going to tension the ones at the end of the garden first. Then I'll go back to the house where it's a bit more stable ground, and I'll tension those turnbuckles. And then we should have some really nice tension cable, guys. Things you do for YouTube, eh?
It's a good view, babe. Oh my goodness, it's twisted, babe.
My bag. I didn't hold the end. There we go. Be alright now. I just don't want to fall through the greenhouse, babe. It'd be a bit embarrassing.
You're gonna hurt yourself anyway.
No, I'll try not to.
Just be careful in there.
I'll try to be.
That's why I don't want you to give you more beer at the moment, you know. There we go, one done.
Two done.
Two done, okay.
That one. I've done that one. I've got 3 to do on that end.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 to do on that end. And we'll start hanging some lights.
Yeah.
So I'll start in the middle first.
Then go at that side.
A bit safer at this end.
Yeah, because it's flat surface.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it's flat. It was me that did the decking, so I've only got myself to blame if it's uneven.
See? Very smart today, look. White shirt.
Yeah, smart. Poggy. Poggy. Poggy.
Remember,
Filipino, you know what I mean. Poggy.
Pogi. Oh. This is the light is safe. It's not bouncing. You always say health and safety, babe.
I do. It's part of my job is health and safety. My lads would take the piss out of me if they saw me doing this.
Need to go to Aldi, get you beer. I think I need to walk in that. Boyle said they had a back chips for the garden, for the strawberry.
Okay.
There you
I've
go.
got attention in there.
How many bulbs do you have?
4 spare ones.
There we go. That's the last bit. Good job, babe.
Getting there, isn't it?
Getting there.
That's nice and tension. It's the hardest part of the job, look.
Is it not consuming a lot of electrical that?
It's all LED. That's like a washing line there.
And you telling you that your electric bill is like £500?
No, babe.
Alright guys, I'll show you when it's done.
Tension's finished.
Tension finished.
Right, we started putting bulbs on. Best way to do, because these clip on the wire, is just bunch them all up and then run them out like a set of curtains. And we'll see where we are when we get to the end. Everything clips on. These on with Amazon, they've got little clips on them, guys, that just go over the wire up there. So I've clipped on a fair few. I'm going to pull them down that first run and see where we end up. Okay, so I've pulled them all the way across to the other end on the first run, and here where the cables go, just put some bits on there to stop the whole thing pulling. I'll go down the other end now. I'll pull everything tight. I'll do the same with cable ties on the other end, and I'll work my way back. Well, I've done 2 runs out of 5. So from there, over the greenhouse, and back to there. So now I'll do number 3 to there, and back, and then over there. So I've got 3 more lines to do. Okay guys, so I've got 3 runs done. 1, 2, 3. Then I run out of lights. I'm going to have to go on the second pack. So what I've done is I've made the join, funny enough, right in the middle of the 3 hooks. I just took the wire away up there. So now I'm onto the second set of bulbs. Loads of them. Should have some left over. Sun's out now, guys.
You want to have?
Bloody hot. Okay, Mrs. has gone on a beer run. I'm on the last bit. Just got the last bit to do now. Just pull them nice and tight. Finish it off at the other end. I'm going to have some lamps left, so what I might do is I might just run across the back wall just to finish it off, rather than cut the cable and lose a load of lights. And I could cut it, make it neat, but let's see how it looks first. So let's get on with it. That's it guys, done. Starts there, ends over there. That's more like it. So I'll wait till the missus comes back from the beer run and she can have the pleasure, just like they do in Blackpool when they turn the illuminations on. She can be the guest person on the switch to turn on the lights at the Cowdale residence. Wonderful. Right, tidy some of this shit up, and by the time I've done this, hopefully she'll be back and we can test them. Happy days. Finally guys, it's about 12:30, 1 in the afternoon. Mrs. is back, she's done the beer run, so I've got nice cold beer. She knows how to make a man happy. And some fresh mango. Right, in England we've got this thing, as you know, Blackpool lights, Blackpool illuminations. So the illuminations in Blackpool Seaside Resort up north, they have a special guest that flicks a switch every year and turns their Christmas lights on. So you're going to be the special guest at the Cowdale residence to flick the switch, and it'll either go bang or it'll light up and you'll be happy. So would you do the honours please? Flick that switch.
Yes.
They're happy?
Yeah.
Let me show them. Oh, we got lights. We got loads of lights guys. You probably can't see much on the camera.
But we show you in the dark.
Yeah, we'll show you in the dark later. But we got loads of lights. There we go then.
Well done, babe.
Yeah. And at least the umbrella will go up and it won't touch the wires. So that's good. My job here is done. Well, definitely looks better. Got some clearance over the top of the umbrella as well. I'm quite happy with that. Mrs. get the old barbecue ready. We're having the big old barbecue for a change. We'll pretty much have one every day of the week, to be honest. There we go. So, there's only 2 things left to do today.
Barbecue.
And jacuzzi.
And jacuzzi later.
We'll be having that. And we'll be having that. Rightio. Time to chill out in the sun. Not much else to do now, guys. Sit here and smoke a fag. Drink a Stella. Eat some fresh mango. Watch the missus gardening. And sit in the shade of the umbrella. Nice summery garden. Can't wait till it gets dark so we can try these lights out. Well, that's for another video. Have a nice Sunday today. Food, jacuzzi. Tomorrow, registry office. 11:30 in the morning. We've got to go down with the paperwork and book our notice period. I think it's 30 days. And also stick £100 deposit down for the registry office wedding. We'll see what the first available wedding is, and you never know, could be a married man with a ring on my finger in the next month or 2. We've got the rings. I showed them in the video yesterday, and they're really nice. Really happy with them. First one I've ever had. I certainly won't be taking it back for a refund. Right. What's that, babe?
Can we go and refund it?
You want me to refund it? There you go then. Right, just sit here, wait for that sun to come over the top of the umbrella and see if I can work on a suntan, guys. Ascension's busy in the garden again, guys. She's there. Planting things, putting stuff in pots. She's done all the hanging baskets, added extra seeds.
Yellow seeds.
Very nice, babe.
Yes. When they all come out, there's different. 29p a packet in there.
Oh, is it 29 pence? Oh,
For £1. So
she's got a bargain again.
for £1, you know.
For £1. Some nice flowers coming out now, guys. Beautiful. Do like this garden now. Actually, now we've got this nice table and umbrella. It's a bargain. And the jacuzzi and the barbecue. And the fountain. And the beans. And the greenhouse. Yeah. It's looking nice. Right, let me go and find some meat to chuck on this barbecue. Because we've got plenty. I think we're going to have steak today. Besides that, I need a refill. It's quite alright now with the switch. Not too shabby, guys. Quite into that. What a good woman I've got. Oh, except for when she's complaining and moaning. I don't know why, but quiet moments I seem to be on the telly again. I think they call it Tampo. Yeah. Tampo in the Philippines. Let's see what we've got in here. Loads of fridges. Got one big one there, another one there, another one there. Most important one is this one, because it's full of cold cold beer. Right, let's figure that out. So today we've got Ascension's marinated pork, or belly pork, she likes that. I've got a couple of nice fat steaks to go on, a couple of nice burgers to go on, and then we're going to have Tennessee style pork ribs, which I think we got from Aldi. They're quite nice. Serves two, well, unless you've got a belly like mine. And then we're going to have some chili cheese big dog hot dog sausages. Where are they from? They're from Lidl. We've already got mango, so we don't need that one just yet. So then we get some salt and pepper and everything on these, and prep up for the big B, BBQ. Another nice purchase I got ages ago. These rechargeable salt and pepper things. They're an Amazon job. Really good. Just push a button now, you're not pissing about. And a bit of pepper. Makes it so much easier, guys. And you just recharge them on a, it's like a well, I'll show you. There's like a platform they go on. Probably one of the best things I've ever bought for the kitchen. They sort of sit on this. And you put a USB-C cable in the back and it charges them up. Really cool. Also made some of my special barbecue sauce, guys. Secret recipe. Well, the best thing to do is use a paintbrush to apply. So that's a special barbecue sauce that's going all over the steak and the ribs and the burgers. Yum yum. That's it. That's the meat ready, guys. It's gonna be a good old barbie again. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Well, 1:30. Getting through the beers. My work today is done. So, strike up the old barbecue as usual. And let's get that up to speed. And we'll throw some meat on it. Oh, what a great day, guys. Wish you were here today. Wish you were here. This is lovely. That's lovely. I get them all feet up and chill out and relax. Here comes the missus bringing more beer.
Okay.
Literally only just opened that last one as well.
So
What's up, babe?
that one, babe?
What, babe? Yeah, it's empty. It's my white spirits. It's the only thing.
We're gonna get the barbecue oil though.
I'd worry about it later, babe. Oh look, I've got twins.
You have the garage anyway.
I should be sponsored by Stella, I think, for the amount of flipping stuff I drink. My day today. Sorry, babe, what you say?
We can get them in a garage or something.
Yeah, I'll pick some up at some other point. How's this barbecue going anyway? Starting to get there. Gotta wait for the coals to die down before I put the grub on. Just love the garden now, I'm so happy with them lights. It's a shame it's not sort of semi-dark at the moment, because I could have switched them on. It would really set the atmosphere and the mood. Well, we just spent a nice 40 minutes talking to Mum back in the Philippines. It's actually Filipino Mother's Day today, so we had 40 minutes on the phone to Mum on not WhatsApp, Messenger, on video call. And Sister Ruby, she joined as well. She's in Taiwan, I think, at the moment. So I spoke to Sister Ruby, and it's still really hot there, guys. I mean, it's hot here, but It's about 47 degrees in Malig, where Ascension's mum lives, where our mum lives. And I was trying to talk her today into getting aircon. So I've told her now, personally told her, that tomorrow, after she's gone to the elections and done her voting, she needs to call somebody and get them to come and look at the house and quote for split type aircon. We're going to pay for that and try and cool her down a little bit, because other sisters living with her as well at the moment, and it's really, really hot there. It's too much for a lady of her mum's age. Too hot at 47 degrees Celsius, that is. Talking about things that are hot, we're underway with the barbie. We've got some sausages on at the minute and some ribs, but they're on the slow back burner, and they're looking good. Ascension was cooking yesterday. I'm having my day today. A little bit of cooking. Don't want to burn anything. Some nice ribs. There we go. Cook away, and then we'll put belly pork on there and steak and burgers a little bit later. That could be slow cooked with my special barbecue sauce, guys. Ascension hates it when I cook.
No.
She says she doesn't, but I know she doesn't like it. She hates it when I'm in her kitchen, so she hates it when I'm out on the barbecue as well. Oh, but I'm quite happy sitting here drinking a beer. I'm just getting up now and again to turn the meat. It's a really nice day today, guys. I'm glad I got all the work out the way nice and early this morning. At least that's finished now.
23, 24.
I don't know what it is, sweetheart. It's warm anyway. The sun's hot. It can stay hot today. You can piss it down from tomorrow. I don't care, because I'm back at work on Tuesday morning. But at the moment, I'm making my skin go pink. Tell you what, guys. Can't beat a bit of fresh mango on a hot day like this. Very tasty. And barbecue's doing alright. Just waiting to put the steak and the pork on. Well, I've got my chilli sausages. My burgers are on there. My ribs are on there. They're cooking away nicely on the top burner. Such a hot day. Oh man, God only knows what it's going to be like in the Philippines. What I am going to do is get the lid off this thing. Oh man. Let's get this thing off. I figured out, if I just get in here and cool off for a bit, even though it's 40 degrees, it's going to be much better when I get outside and cool down a little bit in this hot weather. So let's get the lid off, get it fired up. Okay, lid's off, it's nice and clean. Let's hit that button. Get Jacuzzi in. Quite hot, 40 degrees at the moment, but that'll soon cool down. You know what, I'm going to cool down even faster. Yeah, that's better. That is so relaxing, guys. this is what I call a life of luxury. We're not, you know, we're not rich, but we've got all the basics. And at this time of year, your garden is the place you're supposed to be pretty much the most. Can't really ask for anything more, can you guys? Nice jacuzzi, barbecue, somewhere to sit, bit of decking, some flowers, things growing in the greenhouse. Life's little luxuries. Don't have to be a millionaire to get this, guys. Makes me happy, it relaxes me. And then when I go back to work on Tuesday, I can start the shit all over again. Stress, whatever. But I've only got to work Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday because we're coming home again on Thursday. I've decided Fridays from now on I'm doing remotely. Get another 3 days off. So 3 days on, 3 days off. I think I've got this sorted, guys. Let's get back to this jacuzzi for a bit. Okay. 10 minutes worth of jacuzzi. Don't need a towel because it's so bloody warm. I'll just dry off naturally. Oh, yeah. That's so bloody warm. So what's with the barbecue? We're getting there. I think the ribs are about done. Burgers obviously need a bit longer. It's time to put the pork and the steak on, I think. I think that's the next step. Then I'll get back in the jacuzzi again. Toss it off till it's time to come out and toss over the meat. Not literally, guys, I meant like turn it over, not literally toss over the meat, because it's just wrong on all levels, isn't it? Let's see what I did there, guys. Okay, let's get some of this steak on. Salt and pepper, and a little bit my special barbecue sauce. This is where the paintbrush comes in handy. It's good enough for Dulux. It's good enough for Ermintrude, my little bit of burnt cow here. Oh, it spreads out nice, doesn't it? It's looking good. It's a shame you can't smell this, because it seriously is a beautiful smell. Get some pork on for the missus. A couple of chops. And then what she likes the most, a little bit of the old pork belly. I'll put the fat first, I'll put the fat face down, and that way it'll cook the fat off quick. So one thing with my missus, she loves fat on the pork, so let's just get it the right way up. Make a nice little bit of pork belly for her. I've actually cut into this one just to make it like a crackling type thing. And there we go, look. Sometimes I can cook really well, other times I just burn the shit out of everything. That's so tasty. Right, let it cook. Time for more beer. Mrs. has gone off to Lidl again. Cucumber this time apparently. She left me in charge of cooking. And I'm probably about 5 Stellas in at the moment, guys. We all know which way this is going to go today, don't we? Oh yeah. The sun's starting to come back out again. There's a few clouds over there and it's sort of hiding, but do you know what? I'm soaking wet and that'll soon dry out when the sun comes back. And then when that's finished tanning me up, looking like a pink skinned foreigner, and they'll all take the piss out of me in the Philippines and I'll go there white and pink. I might as well work on my tan. Maybe a few sunbeds before December when we go. I just hope this weather stays nice over the next few weekends, because we've got the old jacuzzi, the barbecue, and somewhere to sit and relax with a bit of shade. And now we've got lights. I'm so happy about them lights. So happy. It's just a shame that I can't turn the sky off for 5 minutes and show how it looks at night. I think at night it's going to look gorgeous. I really do. I think it's going to be a really nice place to chill out. When friends come over, when Essentia's daughter Manisha comes up, because she is coming up, I think after the 21st, for jacuzzis and barbecues and chill outs. It'd be good to see her actually. We'll have somewhere nice to sit, somewhere nice to eat, and it's better than sitting in the house, isn't it? Especially when the weather's nice. So bloody warm. My top half's dried out already. How's the meat? Oh, that's good. Let's give that a little turn. That's beautiful. That is so nice. Split them steaks. I don't want them cooked too hard. I like them, my steak personally, I like it just wipe its arse, show it a candle and rip the horns off. That's how I like my steak. Rare, not quite blue, but rare.
Welcome, my friend.
Hello, baby. Hey,
Magnum.
what you got there? Oh, she got. What you got?
You want some?
You got Magnum ice cream and Bonjel, whatever that is. Is that what you put in your teeth?
You want that one?
What's these things, babe?
Cucumber.
You sure? Okay, we got
You want
cucumber. Nah, I'm alright, thank you. I've got to save my appetite because we've got a lovely barbecue on the go at the minute.
I will slice this one, it's good for salad.
Alright, stick it in the salad, sweetheart. I'll get back to slaving over a hot stove. I've got a little bit of this stuff left, just enough to coat the other side of these steaks. Steve's special sauce. Hopefully the missus will like it. I could have called it man sauce, but that's wrong as well on every level, isn't it, guys? Those that know. Oh look, a cat. It's come to shit on the garden again. The missus sees it, she'll flip it harpoon it. She will not be happy. Time to get rid of that cat, guys. It's come for a shit and it's just realised that we're in the garden at the moment. But if I see it crapping, I'm going to flip and spray it with the hose pipe. It's going to be humane, but it stinks of cat piss and shit near them beans, and I don't want to be eating beans full of shit later on in the year. This is back. She's complaining that her area is too hot now. She's going to have to move. Ugh. Next thing to do is check my cooking to make sure I'm not burning anything. I know what she's like now.
So what happened to the cat? Where are the cat?
He went down the back of the greenhouse down there, beyond the water tank.
This is shitting everywhere.
Yeah, shit everywhere. Get that hose pipe ready, baby. If you catch the cat, just blast it. Stinks of shit.
Oh, you know how it smells like a garden?
That just reminds me, I might want to go to the toilet. Do you know when you get to a certain age, guys? 58. I used to get up like once in the night in my 40s for a piss. And now I find I'm doing it 2 or 3 times. It's probably nothing to do with the beer that I'm drinking before I go to bed, like, but it's bad, isn't it? Getting old. Jesus. You just need to piss. Yeah, 2 or 3 times in the night. And even if I didn't drink any beer, it'd be probably once in the night. So when I see Ascension there with a hose pipe in her hand, it just reminds me I might just want to piss. I can't have too many because that would just be taking the piss, wouldn't it?
You drink a lot yesterday before.
I'm getting the bollocking now. I should be cutting down on beer. This one, believe it or not, is number 5, which is not bad. So I've been working since about 7:30 this morning, sorting these lights out. 5 beers on my day off, Your Honour.
You get up
This is in my defence. I work hard all week. I smoke and I drink. I drink beers at weekends. I don't drink spirits. I don't go to the pub. I just drink beers at home. Nice cold ones. Yep. We got the neighbours out as well at the moment. Just hoping Ascension doesn't spray over the fence and soak them. Right, let's see how this. Oh, that's cooking. Don't overdo the steak. In fact, you know what? That's good enough for me, that steak. I don't overdo it. Let's get it on there. Those are burgers. The burgers are good. Missus will probably have one of them. So I'll have a couple of burgers on there.
Oh, Magnum.
No, I don't want a Magnum, babe. We're having dinner soon. She's another one. She wants dessert before dinner.
Later.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Them chili sausages. So I'll just make sure her meat's cooked properly now. Pork chops only need another minute, otherwise that'll be too much. Yeah, long vlog, babe. These pork bits, they're going to need a bit longer. Okay, let that cook for a bit longer while I crack open my 5th can of Stella. What have we got, babe?
Cucumber and vinegar and salt.
It was nice. I tried a bit earlier on, but I like salt in my cucumber. She puts vinegar on it as well, which is a bit weird.
It's not weird.
Just to me, sweetheart.
For me, if I'm eating a fat thing, this is the good one.
It's
Cucumber
good.
with vinegar, yeah.
Why is it good?
Because the fat, you know, will kill the
It kills
fat.
the fat.
Yeah.
Okay, so cucumber with vinegar and salt, guys, kills fat, according to Filipinas.
Yeah.
In fact, come to think of it, maybe I should eat more cucumber with vinegar and salt and get rid of this fat.
You can get rid of that because of the Stella you're drinking.
It's got nothing to do with the beer, babe. Honestly, the insinuation that I'm getting slightly larger due to the amount of Stella lager that I consume.
Commentaries, is it true? The Stella, you know, beer belly.
Beer belly? How dare you, madam? Oh, I've never been so insulted in this house in my life.
Bear belly.
Oh, there's a beer belly. So what?
You said it before, so...
I'm 58, babe. I gave half my life to the Queen.
It's coming from you.
The rest of the life is my own. And like my granddad, when he gave me some really good words of advice, in fact, I'll tell you what they were.
You look after yourself in that age.
Yeah. My granddad told me, never trust a fart. If you're going to cheat, you cheat fairly. What else did he tell me as well? I can't remember. I cannot remember. It was never trust a fart. If you're going to cheat, cheat fairly. And there was something else. It's gone. It will come back to me. 15 minutes later, it just came back to me, guys. Granddad's advice, take two. So, the original advice was never trust a fart. If you're going to cheat, cheat fairly. He also said, never waste a hard-on. God knows what that meant at his age. I can't remember the rest. My granddad was brilliant. Grandad Sutton, his name was. He was brilliant. He stowed away on a World War II minesweeper. You know, the sort that went down the English Channel and took mines out of the water, them round things with spikes all over them, and used to blow ships up. So they used to go out there and clear the mines from the shipping paths. That's what my granddad did. He stowed away because he was too young to enlist in the Navy. And I always remember that he had an accident. They got blown up, basically. A mine went off and he lost a lot of his face. So back in those days, I mean, God, 50 odd year ago, plastic surgery was hardly ever heard of. It was pioneered. So Grandad Cowdell, used to have like plastic surgery all down here, but it looked like plastic. And they reconstructed his face. Remember when he died, it all sank in, like, you know, bless him. But he was such a character. Talk about a sense of humour. I think that's probably where I get a lot of mine from. For instance, my family, before we moved to Yorkshire, Barnsley to be exact, we came from Lincolnshire. My mum came from Boston, and my dad came from a place called Curtin, Kirton, Curtin. And anyway, Grandad still lived in Curtin. Tom, his name was Tom Cowdell. What a bloody character. You'd love him. He'd sit here now, talk to you and just bore the shit out of you. But during the war, my granddad, great guy, he used to tell me a story. In Boston, in Lincolnshire, there's a church. It's called St. Botolph's, or they call it the Boston Stump. And Grandad was so proud of this. He was riding his butcher's bike, his old black sit-up-and-beg bike, down a one-way street at the side of the church in the town centre. There was a copper policeman at the end of the street. The copper's put his hand up. He says, "Stop, stop, stop." And he goes, "Do you realise this is a one-way street?" Now, Grandad Tom, he didn't give a shit. He just turned round to this young copper. He says, "Yes, son." He says, "I do." He said, "And I'm only going one way." He said, "Have a nice day." And he just got on his bike and carried on. And this copper never chased him. But that was my granddad. He was just over and over, just a character. Grandad Tom Cowdell. God rest you, Grandad. I remember out of the wars and things he'd done in his life, the stupidest thing killed him. He was in sheltered accommodation because he was getting a bit frail, and he fell over. He fell over in his kitchen, and he banged his head on a sugar bowl, which he dropped. So he ended up at Sheffield. I think it was Lodgemore or somewhere like that. Spinal unit, because he'd screwed his spine up. Anyway, Grandad, he was laid on this bed and he got these metal spikes sticking out of his head. They put him in traction. They tried to straighten him out. And he was an old guy. He'd had a good life. But I always remember, I think I was 17 at the time, or 16, and I got my first little motorbike. and it was just a, I think it was a Honda 50, and I rode all the way from Barnsley to Sheffield to this hospital. No idea, it was pissing it down with rain because I wanted to see my granddad. I idolised that guy, and his face lit up, you know, when I turned up at this hospital as a 15-year-old on my little Honda motorbike, my 50cc, and his face lit up. His first words were, "What you're going to do here?" He says, "Your mother's going to kill you." Well, you're right. And that was the last time I see my granddad, because he died probably about 3 weeks later. Bless him. Grandad Tom. Wow. Good old memories. He was a character. Gave me some good advice, he did. Good advice. She talks about me being bloody semi-alco, guys. Listen, I got... It's got to be 3/4 of a can left. All I did was turn my back for 2 minutes after reminiscing about my granddad. Couldn't check the barbecue, and I've come back. And bugger me, look. My can of beer was bred again. It's like the Immaculate Conception. It didn't even need a male can of beer. It's gone from 1 to 2. It's cloned itself. How did that happen, babe? Right. So she tells me off for drinking, but she keeps feeding me beer. Yesterday, if you check yesterday's video out, she was trying to feed me beer at 9:30 in the morning, guys. Just can't win, can you?
Yesterday or the other day?
It was definitely yesterday's with that. I've got the best girl in the world. Feeds me beer. Gives me a bollocking, and then just brings me more.
Next time I buy the light one. Yeah, it's still a light.
Yeah. I might as well drink my own piss before I drank a can of Stella Light with no alcohol. I'd rather drink my own piss, guys. Absolutely disgusting. How dare you?
I'm just being helpful.
Yeah, I can see you're helpful, babe. Phew. Oh my God.
It's a long video again.
It's going to give me nightmares. Yeah.
Complaining too much.
What am I doing?
Complain.
Why am I complaining?
I just suggest light.
She suggested light, Stella Light. I mean, come on, guys, seriously. Ellard Free is over before parted good money to buy something as much as Stella Artois with no bloody alcohol. It's just taking the piss, really, isn't it? It's like buying a BMW with no engine. What is the point in it? Oh, you'll have a 0 alcohol Stella? You pussy. Man up. Come on, get a life. Okay. So Ascension actually brought me some cucumber now. This one. That's just got salt on it. Oh, that's better. I suppose it's down to personal taste, really, isn't it? I just like cucumber with salt. Here she comes. She's got the burger buns. We've got burger buns. She's got a special sauce. You've got a name for that special sauce. What do they call it in the Philippines, babe?
Sausawan.
What? What they call it? Totally blanked me, look, just walks away. Sorry viewers, I didn't quite get that. Some sauce called Sauwan or something. And she's got rice. Oh, sun's blasting out again now, look. Ooh. I'm getting really pink. I'll finish this fag. Take her pork off the barbecue, and then we're going to eat. Then it's just jacuzzi time. That's all that's left to do today. Jacuzzi. Shriveled myself up like a pensioner. So I've got white fingers, all shrivelly. Full of chlorine, so it's really good for your skin. And then we'll go to bed. Oh, hang on a minute. She's back. Say again, babe.
Sausawan.
Sausawan. Sausawan. Okay, guys. Sausawan. Sausawan. It's got like, when I say soy sauce, it means like Filipino soy sauce, and like a vinegar in it, and garlic and chili and. It's a dipping sauce. Sausawan, guys. Dipping sauce. Quite spicy, but really good with rice.
With rice and everything.
Must admit, when I eat rice, I'll always put a few spoonfuls of that in my rice and mix it in. It's gorgeous. Right, you ready for food, babe?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Shall we eat?
Then you can chillax.
Chillax, I will chillax. You're damn right. Just waiting for your pork.
It's ready, that one there.
Okay, let's pull it. Then we're going to spring the pork off the barbecue and we'll get some grub, guys. Okay, guys, there's the burnt offerings. Steak, chili and cheese sausage, pork belly, and ribs, and some pork chops. A little bit of fresh mango for afterwards.
Cucumber.
Cucumber with salt and
Vinegar for me.
Filipino vinegar for you. A little bit of rice. Just cucumber with salt for me.
And a burgers.
And a burger each.
Kain po tayo.
Kain po tayo.
Tayo.
What's that mean?
Let's eat.
Let's eat. Kain po tayo. Whew. See you in a bit. Bloody hell, guys. That was some serious food. We had spare ribs, burgers, pork belly, steaks,
Cucumber.
sausages, cucumber.
Mangoes.
I want a bit of mango to wash it down. And obviously copious amounts of Stella. I should get sponsored by them. Swear to God. Talking of mango, there's some nice big fat chunks of mango right here. Perfect after my big barbecue dinner. Apparently there's loads of varieties of mango. I like mine like a dark yellow, zingy, not crispy, but like soft, and it has a better taste. It's gorgeous. Oh my God. Well, I've had a good day today.
That's a variety of mango. Mango that you can cook.
She's got flipping ears like a mouse, guys. She was in the house and I was talking about mango varieties. What was she saying, babe?
It's got a mango that you can cook as well.
Oh, there's a mango you can cook apparently as well.
Yeah. Put in the food.
Okay.
Cooking.
How can she hear me when she's inside the house?
It's got Carabao mango too.
Carabao mango. Carabao is a cow. It's like a cow with... You always see them in India dragging carts all over the place. That's a carabao, guys. Apparently in the Philippines, wealth is not measured by money. It's about how many carabao you have on the farm as well. How many pigs you own. Or chickens. Who's got the best fighting rooster? Well, as for this rooster, I've got no fight left in me. I've had a really good morning sorting out these lights. I've had a really good afternoon with the missus, barbecuing and jacuzziing. And I'm going to get back in the jacuzzi in a bit, have another half an hour in that. Then I think I'm just going to go and have a shower, go to bed, sleep. And tomorrow, 11:30 in the morning, we've got the registry office. I'm really hoping that they've got all the paperwork they need. We've taken bank statements, passports, Ascension's decree nisi, because she was married before. It didn't work out very well for her, bless her. She had to leave him. You can probably guess why, but she had to leave him. And but the thing that came out of that wedding for Ascension was Manisha, because she's an absolute sweetheart, and her other daughter as well, who's, I'm sure she's a sweetheart, but she's a bit bitter, you know. This is me speaking, by the way. This is not Ascension speaking. It's just the way I see it. It's like Steve's point of view. You have a daughter, and she is... I don't know what her problem is. I really don't. Anyway, she's welcome in the house. She's welcome any time, as long as she has some respect for her mum, and she doesn't cause trouble. It's quite simple. Manisha, on the other hand, she's like, you know what, if I was to have a daughter, I'd have a daughter just like Manisha. She's absolutely lovely, she's respectful, she's so clever, and talk about funny, my God. Look back in the videos, guys, Manisha's point of view. She came and we went to Nottingham, she was so funny. We was doing the same David Attenborough impressions, videoing each other in Nottingham, and we're just on the same wavelength. She is absolutely so cool, it's unreal, and I'm so proud of her. She's at college or uni at the moment. She's taking her last assignments, and hopefully we'll see her in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm so proud of her, you know. It's a bit strange because I'm with her mum, and obviously she got her own dad, but I don't know how to play it half the time. She's an absolute darling, and if I had a daughter, I'd be proud to have one like her. That's all I can say. You know, and I'm so glad that we're friends and that we got on well. And that's all I could ask for, really. So, that's me, that's Steve. Anyway, I'm getting all sentimental now. So I'm going to bounce back into that jacuzzi, go and soak myself off for a bit, and then go to bed and pass out. So I've had a bollocking. What did she say in the bollocking earlier on? Oh, I've had about 7 Stellas. Well, positives and negative, guys. Negative, I've had 7 Stellas. Positive, still got 3 left. There's always every clown's got a silver lining. Right, catch you in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, you know what time it is. You know exactly what time it is now. It is time to hit that jacuzzi. It is time to get in the water, drop my beer, drop my fats, and my glasses because I'm old, but I'm leaving my hat on, guys. Well, guys, brilliant day, lovely barbecue, lovely day with the missus. She's still in there chilling in the jacuzzi, look.
Salamat po. Bye for now.
She said bye, salamat po, which means thank you very much, with respect, and goodbye. So from us, I think we're done. It's been a long day, guys, but at least I've got this installed now. We've got lights. We've got lights. You probably can't see them. There's the polarising lens. But I've got lights everywhere. They're all up there, and all up there, and they go all around the garden. Can't wait to show it off at night, guys. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with us. As usual, don't bother just don't bother subscribing. I'm tired of asking you now. So just if you want to do it, I don't care either way. This is our life. This is UK-PINAY, Filipino in England. This is life through her eyes and the eyes of a fat aging Yorkshireman. And in a couple of years we'll be moving to the Philippines, building a house and just spending the rest of his life there. So give us a like, give us a subscribe if you feel like it. Just leave us a comment. Versatech1, I know you're out there, brother. You always give us a like, and you always give us a subscription, and you always give us a comment. I'm absolutely steaming now, but I've had a really good day. So I'll just leave it at that. By the way, Ascension is obsessed with the skimmer and the jacuzzi. Because she puts makeup on, obviously, it ends up in the middle. So what she's doing at the moment is skimming makeup out of the jacuzzi. Oh, hang on a minute. And flies. They're catching flies as well. She's got this thing for flies. Right, catch you later, guys. I'm going to get this uploaded, have another couple of fags, another beer maybe, and I'm off to bed because I'm knackered. Man's work's never done.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit